Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the College Football Playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, we've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. And the Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making...
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. But they took a look just to confirm that. It looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just right. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Huskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And 3rd down is a handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Cornhuskers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. When he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Illegal play. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete...
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start for the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Looks to start with the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. If you have enough guys that can cover, quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to throw. It's Arnold. And this pass is caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. Looking to throw yet again. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
And the extra point was up and good. They return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to scramble. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the return decides the single fair catch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Looking right, this one caught. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
As the 1st down still on the move. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Running back with the football. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They could not stop it. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Oh. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to pick up first down yards by this Nebraska quarterback. And tell you, when it comes to the option, I don't know if there's anybody in the country that's had the history.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
To throw, it's Arnold. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Great move in the open field. And they stop it, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? He's at the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here's the second down play. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll go for it on 4th down for a 5th time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. They stop him right at the 24. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the back gets the football. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback keeps the football. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3. The final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Hawkins. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So the defender jumps into the neutral zone. Offense gets a free 5 yards. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. We'll hand it off. Fighting him off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They bring him down right at the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's a bullet over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Nebraska. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
BAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the 1st down. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.